channel. I'm here today with my December favourites. It's a little bit late, but Christmas kind of got in the way, and you know what happens, it kind of, I just didn't vlog. Well, I did a bit of vlogging, but just not this. So yeah, I've got a few things, not a huge amount. So yeah, I will show you what my favourite things were in the month of December. So the first thing that I like is this MAC, I don't know what you call it, let's see what it says. Objects of Affection, Pink and Rose Pigments and Glitter. Basically I went Christmas shopping and headed over to the MAC counter, and the girls all had like really nice glittery eye makeup, so I asked them what they were wearing, and they said it was this. So you get it in this really cute box. It's all sparkly, I don't know how well that shows up on the camera. And then inside you get 5 different, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 pigments and then 1 glitter. I have tried one of the pigments and it was really dark and it just looked like I had a black eye, so I need to work on how I apply them. But this one especially is really nice, like a shimmery pink pigment colour. And then the glitter is sort of, I don't know, I mean they are all sparkly, but the glitter is sort of maybe bigger pieces of glitter. And you just use your finger and like put it on your eyelid and it goes everywhere and you're covered in glitter, but you know, whatever. It was Christmas, and Christmas is the best time to be covered in glitter. So yeah, and also I think this is a limited edition, so I don't know if it's out anymore. But if it is, it's a really good deal. It, like, one of these little pots is usually quite expensive, but it worked out really cheap for the 5 of them. You know, it's cheap as MAC can be, but you know. So there we go. That was one of my favourites. Next up is another MAC thing for you, and it is a MAC lipstick. I've heard so many rave reviews about this, especially on Phase Fix, her channel. She loves this colour, and it is in Please Me, and it's just a really nice neutral sort of pinky, I'm rubbish at describing things, aren't I? It's matte as well, I think. It looks matte anyway. And it's just a really nice, like, everyday lipstick that you can wear. I wear it to college quite a lot, and it just gives your lips like a nice little sort of pinky glow type. I don't know, do lips glow? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it is matte. I've just read it on the bottom, it says it's matte. I must admit, I'm not usually a matte person with things. I like things a bit shiny. I'm a bit like a magpie. But this kind of changed my mind because I really like it. It's quite a natural looking colour, so, and the matte texture just sort of goes with that and makes it look quite natural as well. So yeah, I really like that one. Next up is there's a little bit of a theme going on here. It's not MAC, it is more lip colours though. And it's actually some makeup that I won on Twitter, I think it was. And they are these Barry M Extreme Lip Colour Loudmouth. Kind of, I don't know, they're not lip gloss, but they're not lipstick. I don't know what you would call them. I got the whole set. I've got Gossip here, Chatterbox and Screamer. And they're just really nice. They give a really good colour to your lips, and they tend to stay quite well as well. I'm terrible for licking my lipstick off, but these stayed quite well. And they actually, you don't expect them to have the colour that they do, because they kind of, I thought they were like a lip gloss, but they're a lot more pigmented than that. I've also got a few more. There's like a darker one, and a couple of other more sort of orangey ones. I haven't tried them all yet, but the ones that I have tried I've really liked, and I'm quite glad that I won them. So I may well have to go in for some more competitions on Twitter if I'm going to win things, because that was quite good. The next thing I've been loving in December is going to the cinema. I don't go to the cinema enough, really. I love going, but I think, well, the cost puts me off because it's like, you know, upwards of like £10 for a ticket. However, now that I'm a student, I do get some money off. So I kind of feel like I should be making the most of it. So one of my New Year's resolutions is to go to the cinema more. But during December, I actually went 3 times and really enjoyed it. The first time I went, I saw Nativity 3, which was really good. Not as good as the first one. And the second one, kind of, maybe it's on par with the second one. It's still got Mr. Poppy in it, and he's like my favourite character. I hope they don't make any more because I think it's kind of run its course now. But it was a nice Christmassy film to watch with my friend, and it did get us in the mood for Christmas, so that was quite fun. The next film I went to see was Night at the Museum 3. And I've got to be honest, I wasn't expecting amazing things because of it being a third one. And I kind of wasn't sure where the story could go that it hadn't already been. But I actually really enjoyed it. And actually, I think, how many times can I say actually in a sentence? It was, I'd say it was almost as good as the first and second ones. I think they did a really good job of like thinking up a new story and like different things that they could do with it. So yeah, I really liked it. And it also had, oh, what's his name? Not Jude Law. Hugh Jackman. Yeah, Hugh Jackman. He had a cameo on it, and it really made me laugh because I quite like Hugh Jackman, so that was fun. And then the third film third film, I can't speak today. The third film I went to see was Paddington. Now that was brilliant, and I would seriously recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it yet, or wait for it to come out on DVD and watch it on DVD, whatever you choose to do. But I loved it, and I guess it's a kids film, but it's got lots of bits for adults in it as well, so it's one of those films that like the whole family can watch and enjoy. And it's got some good actors in it, and yeah, I just really like that kind of thing, so I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to try and get to the cinema a bit more. Let me just check my list for my next thing. Yeah, so I'm hopefully going to try and get to the cinema a bit more throughout this year, because there's loads of good films coming out. I'm especially excited about Big Hero 6. It's a new Disney film coming out, and also Into the Woods looks good. But that's just like 2 that I can pluck off the top of my head. There's so many more coming out this year. So yeah, cinema time hopefully will be more regular in my life this year. The next favourite from December is this gorgeous blue jumper. Now unfortunately, I think it's probably a Christmas jumper. It's got like little reindeer thingies on it, but it's just, oh, it's the best jumper I've ever had. Like, I don't know, I never thought I could feel this way about a jumper, but it's just so soft and thick and warm and comfy, and I could seriously just live in it. But I feel like if I wear it now, people might think I'm a bit weird for wearing a Christmas jumper in the middle of January. I suppose I could wear it at home, but you know. But anyway, during December I seriously lived in this because it just goes with everything. It keeps me warm. It's good for like going out, like if you're just going out to the cinema or something, which I did quite a lot of, or just staying in and snuggling up on the sofa. So I'm trying to find another jumper that feels like this, that isn't a Christmas jumper. So if you know of any really good, nice jumpers, please tell me about them, because I'm on a bit of a jumper buying spree at the moment. So I don't know, perhaps I shouldn't buy any more because I have a few jumpers already, but never mind. I love jumpers. Next up is another favourite, and it is a Nivea Lip Butter. I've never tried these before, but it's something I had wanted to try, and I actually got this in my advent calendar. I can't remember if I've told you actually, but basically I made my own advent calendar for this Christmas, because I've got to be careful with what I eat, because I'm on a special diet called the low FODMAP diet. If you're interested in that, let me know and I can perhaps do a video about what it's all about. So yeah, I've got to be careful with what I eat. I did look at some other like beauty calendars and stuff like that, but I don't know, I didn't feel able to invest in some of the more expensive ones that I would really have liked to, but it was just a bit expensive. So I've kind of I suppose the initial outlay that I had to pay to buy a wooden calendar and paint it and make it look pretty was perhaps of a similar amount to a beauty calendar, but I'm hoping I can use it year on year, and my mum agreed that she would fill it for me, so that was really nice, and it was nice to see what she'd picked. Some days I had chocolate, other days I had like a little Yankee candle. One day she put a Pandora bead in, that was like a special day, and she was like, just so you know, it's not always going to be Pandora beads. And a couple of days I got some lip butter. The one I'm using at the moment is the Raspberry Rozay, and it smells, oh, I can't get the lid off. Okay, never mind. It smells amazing. It smells of raspberries, obviously, but I love the smell of raspberries. And I like the texture of this. It's kind of like a cream for your lips. It's not like a lip balm. I suppose it's a lip butter, is what they call it. But it is more like a moisturising cream for your lips. I put it on every night before bed, and my lips have been really nice and smooth and soft, and like, you know, when you're going out in the cold and they get all chapped and stuff. They haven't done that this year, and the only thing I can think that I've done differently is by using this lip butter. So I'm going to continue using it. I also got, I think it's a cocoa butter one as well, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm liking this one at the moment, so that's what I'm sticking to. Next up, I was loving in December was Christmas TV. I know it's kind of similar to using the cinema one as well, but you know what, Christmas TV is just awesome. I watched quite a lot of like films on TV. I loved all the specials like Miranda, Mrs. Brown's Boys, Downton Abbey, what else was on? Strictly, things like The Snowman and the Snow Dog were on, and then we obviously watched The Queen on Christmas Day because, I don't know, we just do it. And I've got loads of stuff recorded still. I think there's like one with David Williams in it called The Boy in the Dress, which I wanted to watch, and I also want to watch SEO Trot, which is the Roald Dahl book made into a film. So yeah, basically I just love Christmas TV, and then I find after Christmas it's really disappointing, although Silent Witness has started and that excites me because I love Silent Witness, so you know, it's not all bad after Christmas. A couple more things for you. The next thing is something that I wore on, it wasn't Christmas Day, I wore it on Boxing Day when we had family around, and it is this, if I can get it the right way around, sparkly red dress. And when I say sparkly, I mean it is just covered in sequins. It's not necessarily the most comfortable thing to wear. It can get a little bit scratchy, but I like it because it's got like these sort of 3/4 length sleeves, 3/4 length sleeves. It's a little bit, oh, I just realised it's got a zip. Maybe that's why I wasn't getting into it very well. It's quite short, that's the only thing, and I'm not that keen on the fact that it is so short. But apart from that, I really like, it's great for Christmas because it's obviously it's red and sparkly, and I just think of Christmas as being red and sparkly. My sister's got a blue version of this, which I really liked, but she was adamant that I shouldn't wear the same dress as her, so I thought I'd better not buy that one. So I went for the red one. This I got from ASOS, I think, and it wasn't too expensive. It was about £25–30. You can pay a lot more for dresses like this. It's kind of like a bodycon style fit as well, so it's quite tight. I think I said that already. But yeah, it was great for like Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, and I guess I could wear it, you know, in the new year, now that we're in the new year, for a party or going out. Not that I do that very often, unfortunately, but still I've got the option to wear it. And then the last thing that I was loving during December are these fleece lined tights. Now obviously they don't look very exciting on the camera, I'm afraid, because they are just a pair of tights, but inside they are lined with like this fleecy fleece. They're really thick, and oh my gosh, like I hate being cold, and finding these tights, I found them in New Look. They were about $7.99, so a little bit on the pricey side for tights, but they are so thick and so warm. I wore them with my dress on Boxing Day and I was set to go. I was lovely, lovely and warm, and you know, you could wear them out in the snow if it's going to snow. I haven't seen any snow yet, but you know, still time. With a pair of boots or something like that, and they're just really versatile, but great for this time of year when it's cold, but maybe you want to wear skirts or dresses, but you don't like to show your legs, or you want warm legs, because we all want warm legs. So yes, I was really loving my fleecy lined tights. I'm also wondering if they do them in any other colours, so if you know, let me know, because I'd really like a white or cream pair. That would be really good. So that was my December favourites. I hope you've enjoyed having a little look at what I've been loving this month, or last month now, because we're in January now. If you do like what you've seen and would like to see more, please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave comments below about what you've been liking in December, because I love reading your comments, and I will try and reply to them as quickly as I can. And I will see you again in my next video.